Hi Libra, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have a reading for you guys, and I've already set the cards down. If you guys are returning subscribers, please make sure that you're getting the notifications. I'm uploading every day. If you're new here, welcome in. So let's get into the reading and make sure you hit the bell, all right? Because not everybody's getting those notifications. Yeah. So hope you guys are well. And Libra, we have your oracle spread here. And then we have your tarot spread down here. And right off the bat, Libra, it's a very positive reading. Now, I don't know if you're dealing with a Sagittarian, you could be, but what's going on here is that you could have, maybe things have come to light. You might have learned about something, right? It could have been something that was good or bad, or just something that was kind of, maybe something was bothering you or something, and you were, because it looks like you've been challenged possibly, but now things are totally looking up. I feel like you found out about something, and you're kind of like going with it or something. And, you know, maybe something bad happened, but you found out something about it that kind of changed your mind about it or something like that, right? We also have the palm tree here, right? This is stability and security. So out of whatever you have found out about or kind of learned here, or something came to light, good things are happening with it. Yeah, I feel like you are evolving. And then we have each evolutionary turn requires you to give up who you think you are. So, you know, it's possible here that you thought maybe you didn't think you were as strong as you are. There's something like that in this reading, but everything in this reading is really nice. We have the activated ally, right? And, you know, this guy's kind of going through space here, and he's kind of somebody's buddy. He is, right? He's some type of, but, you know, this activated ally, it's like a friend, or, you know, but it doesn't have to be like a physical person. I feel like this ally that is helping you is your own growth. Yeah, because that palm tree talks about growth and stability. And then we have amplify your positive emotions and new experiences and possibilities. So, you know, this can talk about a relationship. It can also talk about, for some of you guys, you could be getting a scholarship. It's possible here, right? Maybe you thought you weren't going to get it. But those of you that are in a relationship, it looks, you have the Four of Wands to begin, and it's in the reverse here. You can see the Four of Wands here, and they are turned down. But, you know, challenging that or crossing that is kind of like a something good, either a scholarship, something like that. We have the Jack of Diamonds showing up here. Yeah, we're using a little bit of a different deck here, just for the kind of fun of it, right? But this Jack of Diamonds is about wonder. Like, you could have, whatever you've learned here, it could have made you kind of maybe a little fascinating. You might have learned something about yourself or about your partner, right? That was like, wow, you know, and that could have changed the dynamic a little bit. You look like you're being a little forgiving to somebody. It's kind of how it looks here, right? You have the Two of Hearts, which is the same thing as the Two of Cups, and this is why it's all happening. Yeah. Somebody could have grown here too. It's possibly here that, you know, somebody has grown, and this is creating like more stability, right? And so the Two of Hearts is usually about a union. It usually is, right? The Two of, just like the Two of Cups. And they're talking about, in this deck, it's really interesting because they're talking about balance and moderation. And this is actually Temperance in this deck, right? So Temperance is healing, it's evolutionary growth, it's stability, and that's what's going on in this reading. Right? That's why this reading is so beautiful, because especially if we have gone through changes, you know, and we're going through growth now, especially with the kind of like it looks like you might have went through an awakening possibly for some of you guys. But, you know, for those of us who have like just grown here, it brings about stability, right? Because it also, if you've grown, you've evolved, you get more courage, right? You do. And even this Four of Wands in the reverse, maybe something, you know, something kind of difficult there, right? Could have been. You could actually be kind of, for some of you, you could be kind of celebrating this time in your life. It's a possibility here. You also have the Eight of Diamonds here. This is just like the Eight of Pentacles, and she's making something, just like the man who's kind of has the Eight Pentacles, and you know, he's like a goldsmith with all his money, but he likes his job, and that can talk about devotion. It can, right? And let's see what they have to say here about this Eight of Diamonds, right? Which is the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, we're going to call it the Pentacles here. Comfort achieved through work and persistence. You know, it's exactly what the Eight of Pentacles is, right? It's somebody who's maybe they've been really kind of persistent and working hard, but they like their job and they're inspired usually. That's usually what the man is kind of portraying. You know, I feel like you are, you've done some hard work here. And for some of you guys, maybe it is a scholarship, right? For those that are like younger or whatever, or going to college, things like that. What's on your mind here, this is the Six of Pentacles, and this is sharing. And we see these, it's hard to see with these cards, but we see it's almost a dinner, it's like a dinner party here, or a dinner. And they're pouring the wine, and we see the other hands, right? And this is charity, harmony, and cooperation. So, you know, you could have learned about something and you're wondering if somebody will cooperate with you. But the long or the short of this reading, the most important thing here is that there's growth, and through that growth comes stability. Yeah, there could be a lot. They're not showing like the Strength card here or that type of, but there is some type of balance and stability here, but it could also be a little bit of, it could be some courage here. That is, whenever you grow, you usually get more courage, right, to kind of deal with things. The Six of Cups is here. Maybe there's somebody in the past here that you found out. Maybe you found out that they love you, possibly, right? Could be. We have the Six of Cups. Let's look at what they call the Six of Cups in this reading. Let's see what they have to say. The Six of Cups, this is the Lovers. Yeah, so the Lovers in the Major Arcana is the number 6. But here they call Lovers, harmony, and union. So this is showing up for you. So this is most likely a union, right? Somebody's making like tortillas here, or some type of bread, and it smells really good because it's like being toasted or baked, right? Yeah, it smells great. So in your concern, possibly, right? These don't always have to be your concern. They could be part of the, just part of the reading, right? We have the Ten of Pentacles here, and we see the family here. I guess they do have a downside maybe to this. Yeah, I guess they do here. It's interesting because this is showing. Yeah, they do. It's interesting with these cards. You only had one reversal, but they do have reversals in this because it's kind of trippy to see this. Yeah, it looks like they do. But here, the Ten of Pentacles, this can talk about family, right? For some of you guys, you were dealing with some type of family problem, some type of union issue, and like a union, you're not the union if you work there, but you know, or for them, right? But you learned something. It's possible your partner has evolved as well, because you look kind of, it looks a little bit like you're a little relieved. It does kind of look like that. So the Ten of Pentacles in this particular deck is a choice of security over risk, enjoyment, and wealth. So this is your concern. Maybe you are choosing some type of security, right, in this situation. You could be kind of giving somebody like, you could be like forgiving somebody for some of you guys, or like kind of looking past things, right? Because you might be thinking that, oh, things are growing, things are changing between us, so I'm not going to like deal with the past so much, right? It's a possibility here. You have the Four of Spades. This is the same thing as the Four of Swords, and this is the only spade you have in this whole reading, right? Or the only sword. And so here it is, and yeah, it's interesting here. This is the Four of Swords in your environment here. They're showing the skull here in the back. So yeah, it's a skull here, and these flowers are growing out around it. Looks like Dias de los Muertos, right? In Mexico, they celebrate the dead. They do. And let's see what it says here about the Four of Spades. This is the Death card. No wonder, right? And a cycle of creation in your environment, but renewal and destruction as well. So something could be, something looks like it's ending and you're moving forward, and you're regenerating it for sure. You have the Jack of Pentacles. This is like the Knight of Pentacles, and for some reason there are kitty cats here, right? And so this is the Knight of Pentacles, and this is your hope. So maybe you're dealing with the Knight of Pentacles. You could be dealing with this is the Knight of Wands. I beg your pardon. You could be dealing with the Knight of somebody who is the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Maybe Sagittarius. It could be anybody really, but just talking about the signs that are kind of showing up here, right? And so this is the Knight of Wands. Let's see what they have to say. This is a beautiful card showing up in your hopes, right? And this Knight of Wands is showing up as enthusiastic pursuit of a new adventure. Yeah. Something's ending here, or something is changing in a very profound way. Yeah, you're very enthusiastic here. It's possible you're hoping that whoever you're dealing with here will be kind of enthusiastic, because you look like you're going through changes, and maybe it's with them, right? Both parties could be evolving. Maybe somebody's evolving in this reading for sure. And evolution is always moving forward, right? It always is. And so then we have the Three of Pentacles as the last card. So these three people here they've made something here, kind of like at the church, and it's hard to see here, but with this kind of elaborate artwork, right? But you're hoping that this is going to work out. This is collaboration with the Three of Diamonds or the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this is collaboration, craftsmanship, and like you're just hoping it's going to be successful. And I feel like it is. Yeah, I feel like it definitely is. And so we're going to end the reading, Libra. Thank you so much. It's beautiful, and I love these kind of readings, right? I feel like these kind of readings are better than, oh, you're going to win $1 million, and you know what I mean? Yeah, I do. So thanks so much, you guys. Don't forget to please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And as I mentioned, if you're a continuing person here, people are not getting my notifications. No, they're not. So hit the bell and resubscribe if you would. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here. If you'd like to see my readings, you might have to type in Power and Light Tarot, right? Yeah, thank you so much, you guys.